Hi Saggy, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back, of course. I hope you're doing really good, Saggy, and that life is being extra special to you because you are special. Thank you obviously for all of your love and your support. We are climbing in our numbers as far as our beautiful family, and I am full of gratitude. So thank you so much for your beautiful support. All right, Saggy, so this is going to be a different, not a different reading, but it's for Saturday. I am doing it for January 20th, 2024. I had said yesterday that I wanted to do a reading for you guys just to kind of get a little bit of insight of what might be happening for you as Pluto goes into Aquarius. It's happening today for a while, and I'm the first one to admit that I don't really know how long. I think it's going to be dabbling here, I think until maybe May, and then it kind of goes a little bit into some other sign, which I don't know. And then I think in September, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's September where it actually then finally is in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it's a big deal, right? It's a pretty big deal. Think back to 2008. What was going on then? And I've got to do the same because, you know, I want to know what I've got to think back. What was happening in 2008? What was I experiencing then? Because, you know, that's the last time. So really powerful time. So this is what I have did a little research on it because, like I said, I am not some astrology expert at all. So what I found is that how it's going to affect you, obviously depending on what your other signs are and your placements and stuff, but it's really going to be about your communication, how you communicate with others. You, first of all, the Saggies that I know personally and like in my environment here, but as well as you, you guys are very articulate. You are very intelligent with your words. You have a big heart as well. But communication, I think that you are going to find yourself speaking a lot more truthful. And because, you know, you have that big heart, sometimes you hold back a little bit of what you're really thinking. And I'm not saying you're going to become, oh, my nose is just getting itchy. I'm not saying that all of a sudden you're going to be, in the next 20 years, become like really over opinionated or anything. But it is affecting your communication. Now, what does that mean? From what I was able to figure out, it's really going to be a time about dismantling, you know, the mindset that you maybe even had from childhood, but it's going to be on the most basic things. It's going to be dismantling it, and you're going to be learning like a new way, right? A new way to be doing things about life. What else do I have here? Your words will have power, right? You will have a lot of power to your words over these next 20 years, but even if you just take it over the next few months. But people will listen. So if your experience over the last however long, has not been received so well, or you felt that people don't hear you, or, you know, that kind of shitty shit kind of feeling, it's going to change. People are really going to start listening to you and you have things to say. So I found that really interesting because I think it's going to be a very powerful shift. I've been reading for you guys for a while, and I know that from the reads that I've done, there's often a lot of energy that you know, people are screwing around with you, or they just don't take you quite so seriously. I'm not saying all the time or in all areas. This might not even resonate with you. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, Sag. Hold on. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Bless us all. So let's just have a little fun here on this Saturday. I hope you're doing really well. I hope you got the weekend off and that you're warm wherever you are. Let's just kind of dive in and see what is going to come out. I'm just going to move this over. I didn't do too much research. As I said, I am a channeler, not an astrologer. So let's get into this reading and see what Spirit has for you. Take it for as long as you want, as little as you want, however it may be, all right? But it is January 20th here today. So let's see what's on the bottom. Well, isn't that interesting? We have the red-crowned crane. I usually get tongue-tied when I say that. Red-crowned crane, loyalty. That is the subject here on this card. It's number 29. So when you add that up, that is 11, which is a 2. 2s for me are usually about partnerships and choices, right? So the question here is there someone around you that is disloyal? Is there someone with you that's with you that is loyal? If you look at this card, the red-crowned crane is carrying a woman, and she's just leaning right into it, trusting this crane that it will not drop her, and they're high above the mountains. Again, though, I just feel like this is a question here, maybe moving through the next 20 years or the next 3 months. Oh, my nose, excuse me. you might be really deciphering who is for you and who is not, okay? So that's what I'm really picking up here. We do have the gorilla next, which represents peace, and it is number 1. The power of the magician, right? If we even look at it this way right now, the red crown, my nose, my goodness, it's so itchy. Okay, Spirit, if you could take that off, I'd appreciate that. Even if we look at it like this, and I'll show you the cards, it's like when you figure out who is for you and who is not for you, who hears you and who doesn't hear you, it clears the way so that you are almost like sitting on top of the world and you receive peace. Okay? That's what I'm feeling right now, and I'll show you how I was seeing it. It's almost like, maybe I'll put it this way. It's reversed in the camera. It's almost like when you figure out, okay, when you figure out who's loyal, that's going to bring your peace. Okay, so this feels like a pretty big thing. We have the elephant next, which is about leadership. And that is also number 10, so it is a 1 as well. Taking the lead, you know, determining who, again, I don't want to keep repeating myself here, but this is the energy I'm getting. And then we have the owl, which is about wisdom, and it's number 4. Let's get into this and see what is happening further for whenever you come to this reading or on January 20th. All right, Spirit, show me more. Sag, give me a second. I'm just going to get a Kleenex. I'll be right back. All right, back. You are back. Yes, just checking to see. All right, thanks for your patience. Let's get into this reading, Sag. Okay, Spirit, show me what's going on for Sag, not only on this day, but moving forward. What can Sagittarius look towards, or what's happening as Pluto enters Aquarius? Today is the 20th of January, 2024, although I know that this is timeless, but can you show me clearly what should Sagittarius be aware of? And what can Sagittarius be looking towards? What is going on there? Okay, what do we have? We have red fox, strategy, and we have the beaver, work. Okay, let's see. Strategy is number 3, by the way. So 3s for me are that powerful number, right? That holy grail number of, you know, if you're religious, it's, you know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. You know, the way I see this, it is your body, your mind, your soul coming into alignment. There's a strategy that you're going to be approaching, and that's interesting because when we think about strategy, you know, strategy is more what goes on in our brain, right? It's what happens in our, when we're making a strategic play or a plan that's coming from our mind, right? So this could be Spirit's way of saying that you're really going to, you're going to really be using your intellect as well as that inner guidance system, which is your intuition, as you're moving forward. And I feel like whatever this is going to really bring you into a complete alignment, Sag. Again, when I looked up what this is going to do for you, most of you, the Saggies, it is about the communication. So it's almost like strategically you might, how can I say this? I think that you're going to really be tapping into, again, they just keep giving it to me too, who's for you, who's not for you. Now, let me show this to you. Okay, so there's that fox, the red fox sitting on top of the red umbrella, and really kind of making, I just feel like you're going to be really, you're not going to be able to be pushed over, okay? That's what I feel. As you're moving through this, whether it's for the next however long, well, I know it's 20 years, but you get what I'm saying. There's going to be an element of you that I think is going to be a lot more different than what people maybe are used to, Sag. And I think it is so empowering. It's going to be very empowering for you. We also have the beaver, which is about work. Number 27. Now, work, does that mean business-wise? Could. You know, career, how you make your money? Sure. But it also could be about working on, again, speaking more, engaging in your ability to get the words across, to get the point across, and not to let anyone take advantage of you, right? The beaver, they work very hard, you know. I'm sure you've seen dams before, right? They constantly are working. So there's something here about, and there's a castle on this card, which could be also indicating, even financially wise, I'm getting, that you're just getting, like Sag, I know you're very wise, but this just feels like you're fine-tuning everything. Number 27, so that is a 9. 9s represent coming to a completion. But they also are the derivative of 3, right? So there's something here really powerful. I feel like you're really stepping into your own. And communication-wise, I think that no one's going to be... You're just going to be very articulate moving forward. Not that you haven't been, but I just feel like there's just some more empowerment coming in. I hope this is making sense. Okay, Sag, so let's get into the tarot and see what's going on. All right, Spirit, which deck would you like to open up with? Let's stay with the actual Spirit Animal Tarot deck. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, Sag, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Swords is the air element. It is that sword of truth. That's how I feel about it. And the Three of Swords is a very painful situation, cycle, something that might have been going around and kept coming around and around and around, maybe from the time you were a childhood up until now. I feel like this is saying that things are going to be changing. Let's see. Let me show you the card. Oh, wow. This is powerful. So I'm sure, Sag, if this is your reading, you're relating to the fact that you've been hurt many times in your life. And in fact, it might have made you, as is normal, being hurt, if you've been vulnerable and you've really given your heart and then you get it crushed, maybe someone betrays you, someone lies to you, whatever, throughout your life, it can make you get to a point where you actually don't express exactly how you're feeling. You don't allow yourself to be vulnerable completely, because who do we trust, right? Remember the loyalty card. Well, it's ending because we're at the Ten of Swords next. Wow. So Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords. This has been some part of your life has been a very painful cycle, but you're very strong and you've learned to kind of maneuver around it. But I still feel like there's a little bit of a wound. It's coming to a close. We have Judgment next too, Major Arcana. This is a very divine card for me. It's number 20. Judgment is that energy of, being that phoenix rising out of the ashes. And if you look at the way that these cards are, it feels very much like that. I feel like they're working me like past to present. Okay, that's what I'm feeling right now. Three of Swords to the Ten of Swords to Judgment to the Six of Wands, which is victory, celebration, people seeing you, right? Six of Wands is like people recognizing you and honoring you. So this is beautiful. Beautiful. Then we have the Two of Cups. Oh, I will only go 6. I will only go 6. Just want to see though. The Two of Cups next. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is our emotions. This is the water element. This is about our emotions, how our heart feels. Do we feel loved? Do we not feel loved? Do we feel like we can trust the people in our life? Do we feel like we can't? This card says you can. And for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, you may be finding that beautiful partner you're going to be in harmony with. For those of you that are in a relationship, it feels like it's getting better, like you're coming back together. We even have the Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have the Star. Aquarius has energy. Sag, this is healing. This is rejuvenation. It is even forgiveness, right? Forgiveness and letting it go. It's wishes coming true, right? It's the Star. So when you look at how this goes, this is magnificent, going from the brokenhearted, devastated, worn out, all the way to the new beginning, everything shining bright again, feeling healthy, feeling happy, and anything that was really hurtful, that wound I was saying, it heals. We do have the Seven of Swords next. Now I'm not going any further, but this feels like something that might have happened also a lot in your past. I just got to bring it up, okay? People taking from you, and people thinking they can get away with it. Okay, let's put these back. It's quite a lot of energy coming from the bottom of the deck. And let's see what Spirit has for you. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sag to know moving forward here? What else would you like Sagittarius to know? The Fool, Sag. Brand new start. The Fool. You are about to embark on a brand new journey, and this feels like so substantial. And of course it's going to be substantial, because when we look at Pluto going into Aquarius, it is for quite a long time, 2 decades, right? But there's a new beginning coming, and I love this. I just love it because even in this, you know, every card deck has a different illustration of the cards. But this is like this cute, sweet little bird that has just gotten strong enough to leave the nest and now is about to take its first flight, right? So it feels genuinely healed, genuinely, yeah, a brand new beginning. On the bottom, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is probably that energy that Spirit, not probably, it's that energy of getting clear, right? Because you have that huge heart that sometimes it may be very hard to see who is really not good for you, is what I'm feeling, okay? Yes, I say that, and guess what card's underneath that? The Devil. So this is going to be a really powerful time for you to be speaking your truth, really changing the way that you maybe have, the parts that don't work for you, the beliefs that you've had, the belief systems you've had, that you can feel within your inner core that don't work for you. Like, oh, okay, for one, like for example, for me, right? I was always taught that, you know, I'm not exactly young, like I'm not going to say I'm old, but you know, I've been around for a while. One thing I was taught, and I'm not totally against it, but it was like always respect people that are older than you. And I used to do that when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, even into my 20s and even 30s and even my 40s. And of course, I'll respect those that are, you know, how can I put this? I don't think anyone should just get respect just because of a number or just because they have a certain job. I don't believe that. I think you got to be a good person and, you know, genuinely have good feelings within you. So I was raised with, it doesn't matter if they're older, and even if they're being an absolute, you know, bitch or asshole, that I'm still supposed to just swallow it and tolerate it and not mention it, right? That's what I feel the Two of Swords is talking about here. It's about you getting very clear with your truth. Getting very clear with really clear, no wavering on of, well, is this person really trying to control me or not? It's like, and that's going to be part of this whole expansion for you, Sag. Wow. Okay. Let's keep going. So, brand new start, Spirit. Beautiful. Show me more. What else can Sagittarius be looking forward to? What else? I feel like this is a pretty, oh, it's in reverse. Let me hold on. Five of Cups. It's a horse, Sag. Five of Cups represents sadness, disappointment, hurt. You know, very low energy. But it came out in reverse. So that is over. Oh my God, this is nuts. We got the. I'm just going to talk about this for a second because we got the Nine of Swords and then we got the Nine of Wands. You may have during this time, as you move forward in 2024. There might be a little niggle inside of you that's like, oh, but I really, I don't know if I can say this to this person. Because remember, this is about your communication and your words, how powerful they're going to be, and how you communicate. I think you're going to be getting into the nitty gritty. Don't let any anxiety, don't let any second guesses of, oh, maybe I shouldn't, maybe, you know, don't let that get to you, okay? Because that's just all up in our mind. You have power, you have the right to live your life the way you want to. And you also have the right to stand up for what is right for you, okay? So I'm going to put this back like this. Let's see. I can get the cards to go back in. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands, determination. This is your energy, Aries and Leo, but this is determination, but it's the wounded warrior. Oh my God, and then guess what? What are you wounded from? The Three of Swords again. Okay. So the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, you've gone to battle, you've been doing it, but you are still standing. You're about to make it to the top of the steps here. And again, just that Three of Swords confirming once again of what you have been going through. I would say probably for the last 20 years, but you know, I don't know. You're going to know that more than I. We have the Strength card showing up as well. Leo's card. How strong you are, Sag. I'm here to remind you how strong you are and how beautiful you are. And for you to get to where you are right now and moving forward, it has taken nothing but strength and courage. Be very proud of yourself. Be very proud of yourself. Wheel of Fortune next, okay? Let's continue. Let's get another one here, Spirit. Wow, strong reading. What else can you tell Sagittarius about this Pluto entering Aquarius? What else can you tell them? Thank you for guiding me, Spirit. The Ten of Swords, once again. And the Judgment card, once again. You are going to be, and yes, your angels, your guides are all right there with you. Ancestors, loved ones that have crossed over. They are supporting you. But you are doing this really on your own. You are stepping completely in to your incredible energy and shifting it. And you're going to be so freaking happy, Sag. What do we have on the bottom? The Seven of Wands. Love this. And moving forward, Sag, you will, oh my God, this is just incredible. What a spiritual reading. Moving forward, you will protect your flame. You will not give your flame to anyone that is not worthy. It's so freaking clear here. You've learned so much. And moving forward, man, look out anyone that gets in Sagittarius's way, because I don't think they're gonna get burned. They're gonna get burned for sure. So the Seven of Wands, wow, incredible. Followed by the Sun. One of the most auspicious, beautiful cards in the deck. Everything's illuminated. You are free. You have success. You have abundance. There's love and joy here. It's waiting for you. So look at this. So, and then the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Aries card, fellow fire sign. Standing in your grace and in your power and not bending or breaking because someone might betray you or someone might think they can take advantage of you. Take advantage of you again. Sag, this is incredible. And look, the Sun is up here, right? So double confirmation here. I'm just going to move the deck over. Bottom of the deck is saying, wow, you've gone through quite the journey to get to where you're getting to. And I do feel that this is going to be a time of great change. Great change. You're taking that wisdom and everything that you've learned and you are applying it. And you will be rewarded. Incredible, Sag. Incredible. I feel like that's where we're going to leave this. I'm actually being guided to leave the cards that were on the bottom right here. And look at what's next. Just as far as no longer stuck. No longer stuck with, the old beliefs, the old behaviors that you were taught, the expectations, the obligations that were expectations. You know what I'm talking about. This is no more. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Powerful time for you. Really powerful. I love to see this here for you. You deserve it. That Fool, that new beginning, and then rising up out of the ashes. This feels like a brand new... It feels like you're about to enter a brand new life here on this earth, doing it different. And I think the stars and the planets, they are supporting you deeply. Okay, Sag, let's go to Moonology messages since we're talking about planets, the Sun and the Moon. What do we have on the bottom? Wow, the Moon's wisdom. Take the lead. Take the lead. You're the one that starts this. And it is a chain reaction for you. That leads to the Sun. Followed by Moon magic. Transformation. Without a doubt. This is going to be very transformative for you. Next one. Moonflower, take a risk. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Saggy. Let's get a card. Is there a message you have for Sag to close out this reading? For January 20th, 2024, whenever Sag comes to it. Again, this is the energy that for at least the next 3-4 months until Aquarius goes back. I'll probably do another one in September. I'll look up the dates and get it more accurate. But just to give you an idea of the powers that you get to work with and that are within you. All right, Spirit, can we get one card here? One card. for Sagittarius, our beautiful fire sign. Sag, I feel like there's a card that wants to come out, so I don't really want to quit shuffling here. Spirit, guide me. How did this even happen? I don't even know how the card flipped out. Okay, but one flipped out. Wow. My right ear's ringing right now, Sag. So that's very symbolic for me. Oh my God. Confirmation. Like, I can't control myself. The card that came out was the Moon's Moment. Synchronicity. Everything happens in synchronicity, in divine timing, Sag. Ooh, beautiful. You are right where you're meant to be. And on the bottom, talk to the moon. Communicate. And what did I open this up with about this Pluto in Aquarius is going to be hitting your communications. All right, and how you communicate. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. All right. Sag, I'm going to let you go now. I hope that this helped. I hope it resonates with you. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you again for your support. This is big, my love. This is a very big shift is what I'm feeling. And I'm really happy for you. That Sun, the Emperor, and you protecting your gorgeous bloody light. Yes. Okay. All right, Saggy. All of my love to you. Kisses and big hugs. This looks like something to look forward to. Okay, Saggy. I love you. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend if you're watching this on Saturday. And I hope to see you next week for the dailies, all right? Until next time, Saggy, take wonderful care. We'll see you again.